establish their throne, or will Alter Ego snatch it and force us to a game number 3? It's Alter Ego and RRQ resuming soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, will it be RRQ cleaning house, or will it be Alter Ego forcing a game 3? Let's see.
Let's see indeed. A Rad starting on the orange buff, Taz on the purple buff on that Fredrin. Baksha with the faster clear. Looking at all the emblems here. Only one Purify from the side of RRQ, one Purify as well from Alter Ego, both on Marksman. Nothing too crazy for the emblems here. Crazy mid-control though, for sure, for Alter Ego and RRQ. Damn! Banana!
It's going bananas. It is heavy damage from the Potato. They group up together now. There you go, the poke from the Navaria roam. It's indeed insane. But how do they play this in a much more complicated fight? But before that, the emblems though, Miracle.
Yeah. Skylar doing the same thing that Haiz did, and Haiz going for the Master Assassin. So now I guess it's just a staple for carry. Weak side, strong side, doesn't matter. Master Assassin all the way. But for Skylar as well, he went for the same Haiz build. But he can afford to this time with the Haiz build. Because, hey, he's up against a carry. He wants to actually scale for that mid-game, so the tenacity makes sense. Still, though, agility and wilderness blessing for both the Grok and the Vexana. So they're trying to match that Novaria in terms of the mobility department. But what was your question earlier?
How does Rassi approach the much more complicated fight? Will it only be him, opening up the vision, just poking? Or will there be other, set plays that he could do?
Yeah, I think for the most part, it should just be that, right? All he needs to do now is just scout, because RRQ have a lot of ambush potential with Vin on the Grok. This is one of them, but Haiz is doing a good job at clearing out the wave and actually getting a good trade onto Skylar. Yes, for the Navaria, it's all about getting the vision and poking the enemies down. For the Baksha, the Paquito as well, and even Lemon, it's going to be tough when they are chunked down.
Right, safe though. Banana, backed up by Lemon, the Taz jumps in towards Irad. I think he will be in trouble. No, he won't. It's all good. Of course, setting up this objective, the turtle will be under contest by 2 of the teams. I mean, Taz though with the Fredrin does have that extra layer of health, and he will be the frontliner for Alter Ego. But for RRQ, they have the ambush potential. They have the pickups with the charges and the Eternal God ready up.
Wow, that's a good reset from Vin, the captain.
Yeah, power of Grok and Banana flickering already here. Good prio from Alter Ego. Resource burnt up. 3-man.
Rossi spotting 3. Spear does not connect. The Rad and Taz here looking for the direction. Eternal God pops as well. Vin committing the wall charge, but the cracks will make sure that Taz finds a direction. Banana quite low now. Pi receiving a lot of damage, will be taken out by the Lord from Lemon, and it's a double from the guy.
Right, forced to be flickered out from that pit. I mean, there was a stolen wild charge, but still, it did not really turn the tide around for Alter Ego. So now RRQ invading the jungle of Taz. They're taking every possible things that they could take away. But at least the turtle was in the hands of Taz.
Yeah, man. Really well played there from RRQ. The way that they layered their CC together on Taz. Starts off with that Eternal Guard, and we have a wild charge from Vin. Then Banana with the knockout strike 2 times, I believe, towards Taz. And yet Taz still got the turtle. It's ridiculous. Still though, the fight and the value definitely goes to RRQ because they were able to find 2 kills on Lemon, who also, remember, went for Wilderness Blessing and Agility. So he's going to be active.
Wild charge from Vin committed. Haiz here. Pop the Purify. But will he withstand the damage? The answer is yes. He will find a kill as well as a Rod. Wasn't able to take and withstand the Shurikens. Rossi with the spear, perhaps finding and giving damage. Will Alter Ego force this one again? I'm not so sure.
I think so. No wild charge, no initiation.
A dive this as well. A questionable dive though from RRQ. I mean, the wild charge was there setting up, but now Arad is back with the team. They're trying to defend this, taking down everything they can.
Bring all men to add more firepower to the top side of the map. Finally, it resides as they have managed to clear the wave.
Yeah, an interesting dive, to say the least, for RRQ there. I think a bit of miscalculation from RRQ, Vid with the initiation, and Irad. It takes a bit too many of those turret shots. Gets taken down. Pi, he actually was able to go in onto Banana together with Krite, I believe, before the turtle, but reaching the turtle first, they actually didn't force an initiation to happen. They were waiting very patiently for Banana to clear out bot so that the advantage that Alter Ego had with Pi rotating faster became equalized with Banana rotating. So I think for Alter Ego, really this game, they need to be more decisive. It feels like they are hesitating in a lot of these initiations with the advantage even.
None of those showing the bottom wave, and I contestation here. Watch charge.
Yep, wall charge on towards Steel. Oh, Bright will have to be taken down.
Pass.
Turtle will actually go for Alter Ego's Banana. Finds another. Oh my god, it's actually Turtle for RRQ. It's a 1-for-1. They've equalized and they've even added on the kill list Taz and Bright.
Got a kill. Got a neutral objective as well. And Banana was ready for the final knockout punch towards Taz. So that damage though is very much appreciated in the lineup of RRQ.
Counter-strike first item for Banana. The damage dealer for RRQ. Now also Pi getting beat down in the bottom lane. Skylar doing more damage. Oh, gotta be careful though still.
Have a strong higher ground though. Let's see, Vin and Skylar trying to reposition. Oh, Vixano will not come in. Oh my god, they need to be careful as Alter Ego arrives with reinforcements. There they will have the space to disengage. And they should not force this fight.
A little bit overzealous there from Skylar, who's stepping forward. I mean, you always have to be very wary of the poke and the meteors or the spheres coming in from Rassi. I mean, he's always able to poke it out, chunking down the HP of Skylar. And they even sent like, 2 players to back up both Highs and Rassi to that fight. So Skylar, at least he is safe for now. And just try to farm out his items, get to that power pick. But no, here are the items.
Yeah. Thunderbelt and Corrosion Scythe. So a defensive start technically to this game. Pi still going in despite the turret being so low.
This turret taken out. Oh, I'll charge committed as well as Pi will be isolated from any member from Alter Ego, and he will be taken out. Alter Ego, no response whatsoever. 4,000 already for RRQ.
It's bleeding. It's bleeding slowly. It's hemorrhaging soon. The turtle up for the taking. Pi 6 seconds before he could join this fight. But RRQ will let Alter Ego start it up, so they're just going to try to counter engage. If anything does happen, Vin, again, just being so pesky behind that. The players of RRQ, I think they're ready to fight this, but Vin is caught.
Not looking good here, Banana. So will be the recipient of that wall charge. Also a lot of damage given. Flickers out of safety. Take a look at the front side of the max. Actually, Taz doing work long on Highs. Vin, 1 HP for Vin, but Taz will be down first. Now Alter Ego fighting with no retreat, but Rassi will find the turtle. Now he collapsed. RRQ though, they are looking for a kill, but there will be space for Alter Ego to back away.
What a steal from Rassi.
Good recovery.
That is where you trust the spheres. It rains down towards the turtle, and they are able to at least get it from them after losing a member in that fight.
The problem is still the same though for Alter Ego. Seems like they are hesitating a lot in these team fights, but now at least in the mid game it makes more sense. They are 4,000 gold behind, but in the early game that really was what enabled RRQ to completely snowball the way that they are snowballing right now. RRQ have just been more decisive in the way that they take team fights, going in at the right time. Meanwhile for Alter Ego, a bit chaotic in the way they take team fights. Also, miscalculations around these turrets for Pi up top before the turret, or before the turtle take. Banana though, it's all fine and dandy. Just gets bonked in the head a bit and he walks away. Bonk.
But that is not going to be a problem for Banana. And now it could probably start activating inside lanes as well. Slowly pushing in, create a slow push and most possibly expect a response from Alter Ego come and fetch the waves. And RRQ now on the driver's seat, but Arad jumps in too far!
See, the Terrify connecting. Oh, Limit flickers with the internal guard as well. Banana though will be knocked up as Kaz won't survive for long. Will be traded, but will be traded again by Skylar, who finds the double. And RRQ, they're saying, we're done. We want to focus on the Lord. We take 2. Let's get out.
20 seconds on the Lord, and Taz is down. I mean, still, they could march towards the Lord later on, but that is, again, a fight won by RRQ.
So well played, man. The way that they initiate that as well. Even though, yes, 2 for 1, they did have to trade Banana in. Still, value. It's the jungler and the XP laner traded for 1 member there. Here, you can see the skill hit rate for Rossi. He's been quite accurate, man. And also, he hit the shot on the turtle. The shot that counted. The shot is because of how RRQ have been layering, how they've been more decisive. Now, the indecisiveness of Alter Ego will be punished even more. They have the advantage with a Paquito in the side lane. Banana can split push. This will be a constant forced error towards Alter Ego. They're going to be frustrated. It's going to be built up completely if they're not decisive. And that pattern has been true so far. They have not been decisive. They've been very indecisive, and RRQ have been able to capitalize on that mistake from them a lot.
The good news, I mean, always Rassi there responding to the wave pushing in the side lanes for Banana. So it's always going to be a game of ping pong, and you're trying to trigger something, but Vin, jumps in!
Yep, Flicker, wall charge with the help of the internal guard, but Christ has a wall charge with him instead. Now High's finding double. Skylar though will respond with the Mega as well. It's a 2 for 1 still, favoring Alter Ego.
RRQ fumble that fight, they lose 2 members, but Skylar is still online. So the main damage dealer is still there, but they just have to be more wary of the fights where Highs is always able to dish out the damage.
And Banana's doing a real good job at actually just trying to split Alter Ego's attention from the Lord over to mid, over to top. Rossi's been the guy who's been sent over. So luckily for Alter Ego, they actually have an answer to the problem that RRQ keep on giving towards Alter Ego, which is that side lane pressure. They have a Novaria that can use the Astral Recall to walk through walls. But Rossi has to be careful. The one time that he doesn't, Banana can catch him off guard and take him out instantly. It's still a very squishy Novaria. And now with him up top, he's actually not in a position to reveal any of the RRQ members. RRQ can take this as slow as they want. They are in no rush to go for this Lord. They can continue to build up these waves, slow push up top, and maybe this time keep Banana up top. Let it be a 4v4 around the neutral objective so that they can crack the base turret open, or at least force Alter Ego to send more members up top.
Banana has always been very effective in the cross map, at least for this game as well. But now the Lord is going to go down. Vin jumps in.
On towards 1. Arad will comfortably finds the Lord.
Banana.
But the collapse will favor RRQ as Skylar claims the double. He's looking for the triple. He smells blood, but Banana will fall instead as Highs will pick up the scraps. Now Skylar will fight the shutdown as he claims the hat trick.
A triple kill for Skylar. Banana was just trying to screw the backline, but thankfully enough for RRQ, they're able to march to the base. They could look for something even more, plundering the members of Alter Ego.
They can end?
They definitely can end with the Lord marching. It's practically a 4v3 now.
Ice is still down.
But RRQ, they will not be hasty. They will let the Lord charge the top turret, and they will hit the button reset.
Yeah, Lemon, again, always just spamming the ultimate, trying to zone Alter Ego, and it's actually dealing a bit of damage towards the members with the glowing wand. It's forcing them to back away too, respecting the Lord and his young brother, the Eternal Guard.
They get all 3 turrets now. The base is exposed. And Alter Ego, again, feels like they're losing grip of the game after, you know, a little bit of punishments up in the top lane, getting Highs ahead. I mean, Highs has been very, very full of damage with 5 kills also to his name. RRQ seems like they're able to, you know, carry on with the wave and just withstand everything that Alter Ego is throwing to their face.
Now it's even harder. I think it's looking bleak for Alter Ego. It might be a 2-0 match the way that it's playing out right now because RRQ, we were talking about the advantage, how they were able to utilize that advantage, but the side lane always pushing in towards them because of the Paquito. Now it's going to be pushing into them regardless, even without the Paquito. Even if Alter Ego manage the waves super well, it's always going to be pushing to them because these are super minions now spawning in. You can see that gold benefit, 3,395, and 8,000 gold lead now for RRQ. For Alter Ego, at this point, they're just trying to freeze the wave around their base so at least their carries can get farm. That's how desperate it looks for Alter Ego now. They're turtling inside of their own base, and RRQ have taken control completely. They've colonized the Alter Ego jungle.
And I'd argue that Alter Ego also, they don't really have the best, high ground defense potential. I mean, sure, you have Rassi. You also kind of like have Highs trying to dish out with the shurikens, but then again, RRQ just comes corralling you into something that is very much uncomfortable. Alter Ego will still falter in that regard, and Skylar 7 kills to his name. Again, just being the main man for RRQ, but so far I think Banana has also done a solid job at trying to disperse the players of Alter Ego. Now they have their eyes on the Lord, and this could be a free one. But Alter Ego trying to open up the map, open up the space. Taz is here for the contest.
Yeah, I want to talk about the items here. Holy Crystal from Lemon, knowing that he's so far ahead. Usually we see more of that utility build for the Vexana. No, not for Lemon this time. 3-0-9 Hurst with Holy Crystal.
Flicker, oh my god, Flicker watch charge as well. Right though, will not be there in time. Finds it too, but no follow-up. Skylar finding the legend there as a Lord. Will be taken by Arad. Now Banana in a flanking position as Highs will not survive as Skylar is there with his balls. And now Banana looking for a kill on towards Wright as he's toying. They're toying Wright at this moment. And only Novaria in the backside here trying to defend. What can you do, Rossi? As RRQ will clean house. RRQ will clean a sweep as Alter Ego. They will not be able to crack the Kings of Kings. The kingdom remains strong.
The kingdom back rebuilt. They judge the Vandals. They judge the 3 masked Vandals, send them to the guillotine and assert their dominance in this 2-0 victory. A turn of events, a momentum swing that could